Hey guys, welcome back again here to Bottom Dollar Bills. Today, love to show you guys how I did this, but I didn't film any of it. But I'm going to show you why I didn't film any of it. Ran into some problems, I needed some extra help, so let's get right into it. Alrighty, if you guys remember, these are Reproduction doors. I ordered these off eBay, paid about 250 bucks a piece for just the shell, no hinges, no latch, no glass, nothing. These are just bare shells. And I'm learning my lesson. I should have never done it. And you guys got to realize this is after several hours of fitment. You can see the body lines just do not quite line up right on this. And this is after a lot of tweaking and a lot of time has went into it. And the sad thing is everything really does look better on YouTube, because I'm trying to show you guys this, and in real life it looks 10 times worse than what this camera's picking up. Because you can't even really see there, but the whole front of that door comes out. I've tried to bend it in a little bit, had some problems with it. Another big thing is the whole top of this door here. Open that up a little bit. It might help me explain it to you guys a little bit. One more. There you go. The way the whole top of that door curves like that was actually bowed out. It took two guys on the bottom and one guy on the top pushing in, and I had to lay the whole top of that door in a solid inch to get it to fit right. Because what I was running into is my fitment all the way down was really good, and just the top was. I couldn't take the bottom in, because that would, or take the bottom out, because that would make the top go in and look better up there, but they had to kick the bottom way out. Kept fighting back and forth and just realized that the top was just off. It had to be bent in. Another problem with this door that's never going to be right, you can see right there, it sticks out a little bit from the fender. That cave in there is not quite caved in enough. Now, once paint's on it, I don't know how bad all this is going to look. And I thought about scrapping these doors completely, trying to find me a set of originals. But I'm going to go ahead and go through with it. You know, there's several people out here that's probably doing the same thing. And I just want to show you guys what these Reproduction doors will turn out. And I didn't go through LMC or nothing. I just went through eBay. So you might have better luck with different companies, but the fitment of these have not been the best. YouTube camera magic, they don't look too bad. Once it's painted, I'll give you guys my honest opinion. But the doors, they're bolted in solid. They're in place. The fender, I think I got 2 bolts in holding it. I think I'm going to have to make a quick run to the hardware store, get some more bolts. But today I'm really going to focus on trying to get that driver's door adjusted and try to get that other fender on there and maybe even set the hood on there. We're just going to see what we get to, so I'm going to shut up and get to work. Alrighty, as you guys can see, got the passenger side done on this truck. I didn't time lapse it. I was time lapsing the driver's side, got frustrated because it's been fighting me, and I'll show you why. This side just flew on. Everything went super good. The gaps look a little bit wide, but they're the same on the front as they are the back, so I'm not really too awfully worried about it. Everything, I believe, for what these doors are, went pretty good. What I am learning, though, is I got ahead of myself and jammed these out And I should have dry fit everything together and tweaked some things, but I was trying to save a step, and it ends up, I'm not going to have as good of a truck as what I would like, but little areas up here like that body line kind of drives me nuts a little bit. But it's too late. I'm not going to sand it down and tweak on that and re-spray the jams. It's going to be good enough. It's all learning experience, and that's what it's all about. Driver's side over here, I've had that fender off and on probably 20 times. And I finally found out what I think my problem was. And it's this hinge. It's not actually the hinge. It's them cheap aftermarket doors that don't fit worth a darn. But to make them work, I had to take these holes here and there. Because the problem I'm having is the bottom of this door is not sitting in as much as it should. And I ran out of adjustment on the hinge, and it was causing the fender and the door to hit when I opened them. If I get back here and close this door, you can see I had a pretty big gap. Well, I ain't gonna be able to shut it now. There we go, maybe you guys can see now. I got a pretty gnarly gap down there. So cutting that a little bit off that hinge is gonna let me slide that bottom in a little bit more, and hopefully that's gonna help me adjust this thing and make it a little bit better. So that's modified. We're gonna bolt her on and see how it goes. Wish me luck. Alrighty, that worked out pretty good for you guys. Camera went dead, comes back on, hood is on the truck. Probably a good thing I didn't film it. I was getting quite tired of putting these fenders off and on, getting quite frustrated. Camera went dead, ended up getting everything fitted. Everything's pretty good. Got the hood landing, can't beat that. What I'm learning though is, before I jammed all this and stuff, there's a few things I could have done. Like this body line up here. I could have made a cut across there, dropped that corner down, made that look a little bit better. Same thing with the door. It's a little bit high there and down here. And I might have been able to work that in and make that look a little bit better. But this is my first frame up project, so I'm just getting my feet wet, learning a lot. This truck's going to look good, no doubt in my mind. It's just not going to be show quality. But I had to learn this core support. It was actually moved that away, maybe 3/8 of an inch. Put the ratchet strap on it, sucked it over, moved the whole thing. Now my hood's nice and happy. I ran into a little bit of problems when I first landed it. The gap's not being right. Pretty happy with them now. Big thing is now I got to contact the guy with the paint booth, see if he's got an opening. I got to finish sanding this one more time, give him a call. If the paint booth's open, great. We're going to get this thing painted. It's going to look super good. If not, we still got them lights to wire in. Get to show you guys how I'm planning on doing that with the LEDs and making the turn signals work. Also, I got a drive shaft over there. It needs to be shortened 7 inches going this truck. I could send it off to get it done, but what's the fun in that? I'm going to attempt it myself, see if I can get it balanced. Hopefully this thing don't shake me to death going down the road. So let's get some close-up shots of them body lines and see what else I can move on to. Hello, Sandy, my old friend.